Hello and welcome to another quick update about AVAX Avalanche. We could hit the next target level, which is great. In my last video I told you that I think in the next move up we could reach the next FIB level here, the $125, because this was starting to look really impulsive here. And yeah, we just did that. I think overnight here UK time we hit the $125 level, the 0.214 FIB level, Fibonacci retracement level, which clearly is or was the next target for me, and we did hit that. Also at the same time, and again that's for channel members, the next sell order, or the first sell order actually that I had for Avalanche now triggered, which is fantastic. Some profit taking after the buy order at $101, exactly the low here, did trigger. And then yeah, nice profit in a few days, you know, that's really nice. But there were further sell orders set higher for Avalanche, so nice to see some profit taking. But now a key resistance, that's why we set it here as well, a little bit lower than 125, because this is a nice and round number when you want to set your sell orders or buy orders. In my view, and no financial advice, I always try to set it a little bit lower than the previous resistance, because sometimes you don't quite get there and then you're missing out. So rather take a little bit of a you know, it's very hard to time the exact top anyway, but with $101 we perfectly found the low here. And with 124, you know, we're very close to where we are now. So that is really fantastic. Currently at a key resistance, as you can see here, it's not only the FIB level, it's also a previous resistance here, and also support here, and resistance here and here. So that is why it is so important. What we now need to do for further continuation, we need to go through here and at these on the chart at least 125.87. So we already were above that FIB level, but we found resistance. So need to move higher here to continue further and actually to make new all-time highs as well. If we break here, I think we're going to go down further. I think for now we might actually get rejected, and you can see already the red candle while I'm talking here. And the reason is that on the 4-hour we are here slightly overbought, so there might need to be some shorter term correction, but I think for now we are clearly impulsive. And on the stochastic RSI you can see as well that we're now here in the higher range, so naturally you would expect now this to cycle down again. When it did that last time, you can see though that the price increase was stronger than the price decrease, so this is just an ongoing cycle that you always have to have. On the stochastic RSI you have this high and low. On the daily we can see the same, so that is where I would expect here. I mean, it can hold it for a while, you know, but then you would expect some sort of a move down on the stochastic RSI on the daily. Good thing to see though is that on the daily we are not yet overbought on the RSI, so we could even move a little bit higher here, but I would expect now from 125 a little bit of a retracement before we then continue to go up higher. Overall, depending on the time scale and time frame, I think we're still early for Avalanche, but you know, this is for me now the time where sell orders start, not where I would personally go to buy in. I know obviously, you know, it's a great cryptocurrency and everything, and it's moving up, but when you've been following me, I talked about Avalanche already much before, so it is now outperforming a lot of other cryptos. I think it can even move up higher in the top 10, absolutely. On the other hand, I think there are other cryptos which are now massively undervalued, so I would rather, in terms of buying, focus on them. But without any doubt, Avalanche is a great crypto, and I talked about it here end of October, about it in my top 3 crypto for November videos, and yeah, it was in there, so it has since then done really well. So that's Avalanche. Overall doing well. Just need to keep an eye on the RSI, which is not overbought yet on the daily, so I don't expect here a major retracement or anything yet. Yes, there will be a small retracement, as you always get, you know, an impulsive moves here to the upside. Don't expect something major yet. I mean, we broke out of that downtrend. We are above all the EMAs, and I think only as soon as, and that's why where everybody needs to keep an eye on, as soon as we break here below the first EMA or the first 2 EMAs, and they are the 13 and the 21, that's where I would then talk about a potential trend reversal again to the downside. At the moment, I think the move has shifted from this downtrend currently to an uptrend again. So this could have been something like an ABC correction, which is now finished, and we're now starting the next wave here to the upside. next impulsive wave to the upside that could take us through the $146 level to new all-time highs. And if we talk about new all-time highs, where could that go? Next key resistance after the $146 level is 172, the 1.272 extension. But I would expect us to get, if we break this all-time high, I would expect us to get to $200. The 1.618 extension is actually here at $205. 200% is at 241 and 2.618 at 300. I think that is something for next year to look at. But it seems to be that for now, Avalanche has bottomed out. It moved through here. The downtrend obviously moved up higher. And even if we were to use here the fibs or something, and if you were to draw another trend line, we're already above that as well. As always, there are different ways of drawing trend lines, but we broke that clearly, and that is a very, very good sign. This wouldn't even be a valid one. So yeah, we broke above that, found support, retested, and we are now moving up higher. As you can see on the 4 hour, we're now overbought, so expect a little bit of a retracement, but I think further continuation to the upside is expected. As it did before, Avalanche doing really well. I think it's moving higher, and yeah, continues to be one of my favorite cryptocurrencies. And target level reached. Glad to see that here nearly at the temporary top now, one of the sell orders was triggered, but of course this was only the first one, so there are more to come. And yeah, hope you liked the update video. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.